thanks for subscribing, by the way. The ones just arriving to the channel, the UFOs that I'm capturing on the surface of the moon are daily UFOs. The ones you're going to see in this video are ones that I caught last night that were in footage that I've been capturing for just the past 2 months. And it's in color. We could see a new type of UFO that I have found and declared. This has never been declared before on the surface. It's never been seen. And we're seeing a light and a very close shadow to this object. I'm going to show you over Copernicus crater. I'm going to show you UFOs over Clavius crater. We're not going to hide it. Videos of raw truth like that should be up in the millions, obviously, or I should have been taken down, right? Well, I was taken down, and then I was put back up. And the way I'm presenting this work is not vindictively. I'm not thrashing any association. I'm working with help from many people in many different fields that are opening up and connecting with me. The research that I'm doing is very real. There are UFOs on the surface of the moon, so these videos should be going viral. It should be past going viral. It should be on the news in every country of this world. It should be affecting, and it does affect, every human being on the surface. It's going to be totally up to you guys to believe this or not. Disclosure isn't going to come from our governments. I don't think so. And well, it actually is, but it's hard to understand. It's coming out slowly through various different associations and, big companies and, big names, highly placed people will have little mentions of it. We hear the military now declassifying that they found one not that long ago, actually, and showed it. Imagine. So that's where we are. But the people will disclose. That's for sure. Alien disclosure will come from us, the people. We're going to present it to the world, but if the world doesn't believe what's being presented through amateur astronomy online on YouTube, because YouTube remains just a place to upload videos to make people laugh, but some people are trying to get their real information through that, pushing through that on that platform so that truth will come out to people. Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Swartz. Thanks very much for the support to this channel, for your interest in what's going on up there in space, on the moon, and everything else I'm capturing. Asteroids, unknown celestial objects, it's all here on the channel, and I appreciate all of you who've taken the time to run through the research. It's only just turned 2 years old, so everything that is here on the entire channel has been captured and filmed by me in a period of 2 years. So now this is a serious moment, and for research reasons we're going to over excessively zoom in. You all must understand what I'm trying to tell you. So I might get in just a little further than what I usually would, but it's not about how close I get in. I usually get in a lot closer than this, but the way we're seeing that UFO, I'm trying to detect and show you all. We're going to see a UFO go over the side into the dark of Copernicus crater, and now this is serious, and there are UFOs down there, and there it is again, the light with the shadow pressed up beside it. We're going to zoom in as close as we can to be able to see that, slow it down, and we will see maybe even some pixelation in the next frame as we zoom in. Again, for research reasons, I'm trying to prove this to show you guys that there really is something on the surface. Everyone in the world needs to know. I don't have any other information along with who has done all of this, who has kept the secret or the lie or continued it. I'm not here for that. I'm here to show you raw truth of what's up there. Take a look. UFO going over the side. Get a magnifying glass, guys. A bigger screen, slow it down. Yes, I understand that it's expensive getting a bigger screen, or it's a hassle slowing down the footage to see what's going on, but that's what we're going to have to do. For those who want to see the proof, I know they are and they will do it. But UFOs going over Copernicus crater, they're all over the surface. I'm declaring UFOs are all over the surface. I have the proof here, and we got to get this message out. I thank each and every one of you for sharing this video and all the videos that have more proof of UFOs on the surface of the moon, and welcome. So it's like fishing. When I go up on the moon, I always get a couple of UFOs, that's for sure. I get more UFOs than I've ever gotten any fish, that's for sure. And that's probably why I'm not a fisherman. I much prefer find UFOs on the surface. It's very easy to do. If you're patient, whew, I'm telling you, okay? If you really want to sit there for an hour or two, and it gets me even more mad. If I don't find anything, I'll sit there for 6 hours and deliberately find some. Definitely, because they're up there. And don't blink. Don't turn your eye. It only lights up for a second, and that's only when it's slowed down. So do you understand that these are blinking very quickly? Blink, and they thrust. They can descend into the darkness. There we're seeing one right now over Clavius crater. The proof is there. It's in recent footage. This is a couple of weeks ago. Hello guys, they're down there. We got to get this information out there. I'm not making this up. There it is again, appearing now a bit further off, going over Clavius crater towards that supposed bridge I always talk to you guys about. Everything is down there. All the proof, all the surface structuring. We're just not adapting our eyes or accepting or believing this. Why? Because we were told the opposite. And I'm showing raw truth. I mean, we're not alone in any way. What I'm finding is recent. Everything on this channel, space related, has been found in under 2 years' time, because I've just arrived at my second year of research completed. I'm starting a third, there'll be a fourth, there'll be a fifth. With the support with you guys, the community, you guys make this channel a reality, and I thank each and every one of you for your interest in this research. But it's very real. They're small on the screen, and at the end of the arrows you will see a couple of centimeters at the end of the arrows are flashes of light that light up and then dim down. They're not long, they appear. It could be their propulsion systems that are making these lights appear or not, we don't know, but keep an eye out for it. Get yourself a small magnifying lens to be able to look if you want. You can see it without the lens, definitely. But yes, if you have a small monitor, a telephone, and I don't want to discredit people coming with their phones because I really appreciate it, but it's hard to see with the phone. How did it all start? Bruce Sees All channel. 2 years ago, I started talking to amazing people that came to my channel and footage, and together, well, in 179 days, we're able to raise enough money to get a 14-inch telescope. And so for 2 years, I've been on my journey, not in sandals, but through social media, trying to reach the world.
And so I come upon my biggest challenge, to reach the world. Every single one of you. What I saw on the moon up in space, the world deserves to know what is up there. We're not alone. And I believe in what I'm doing, and I believe in the people helping me and following me. The moon's inhabited. There are secrets out there that the world deserves to know about, and I'm going to bring that to them.
So now we're going to talk about this Sinus Iridum. But before that, check out this bridge structure that goes over darkness, and pipes out at the bottom is set up. But beside this, I've been showing this for the past few months, this amazing area, and check out the towers that are beside it. I know a few of you wanted me to get in or re-show these towers. It's a beautiful area, and you see that, natural or not, these objects or formations, looks like a snake head almost, right? Right here, and you can see the shadow underneath it. Just the beautiful anomalies all over the surface. Now, let's get to Sinus Iridum. Sinus Iridum is an area where many people were telling me, well, actually not many people, only some jealous channels. Sinus Iridum has no cities there, everyone's saying. Well, it's absolutely not true. Not only are they layered structures, the entire mountain is like so. You can see at the back there a bluish color, glass-like color. This is very real, and the structures are right there in the mountain. I will also show you an arrow where there is a massive tunnel and an entrance. I'm seeing myself UFOs go in and out of there. No one's going to tell me that it's not so. And it's too bad that that channel that I'm not going to name is discrediting this, that Sinus Iridum does not have any cities or structures because he's not close enough. For Pete's sakes, you got to get in close enough if you want to disprove someone, because you're not even half as close as I'm showing this surface of Sinus Iridum. This is the most beautiful, real view of the mountain itself, and we could see that each of these objects are connected. The different colors, I'm not drawing different colors in this. I'm not drawing any of this, and these straight lines are all on the surface. I assure you, no matter how small people are seeing it with it, they can be seen with all telescopes. Bianchini crater is 38 kilometers wide in diameter. As you can clearly see, looking at this photo, you could see certain lines going sideways along the straight ridges. That is pixelation. Those are pixels that are over structures. We're not going to hide what we are seeing. Let's understand pixelation. You're looking at a photo right here that is close of many structures, and I'm so close that the straight edges have little bars or lines that go sideways off in the bottom here. You can see just simple pixelation, but I deliberately zoomed in this one to show you the pixelation. Welcome to Bianchini City. It's so easy for anyone to say that there's nothing there when they can't reach the surface. The ones that will see these objects. They're built. I bet you they're continuously being built and changed. It's all around Bianchini crater. A very wide and long bridge, longer than Bianchini crater itself, right here, that veers off, that I've shown many times before. We're talking about a 45-kilometer long bridge and symmetrical object with paths on top of it, structures, etc. The whole surface, the proof is there. It's really the surface, and you can clearly see there's no pixelation. Excuse the expression, but the bullshitter that's trying to get his community to believe that there's nothing on the surface of Sinus Iridum is going to lose his credibility. See this bridge? It's in his own footage. The guy who is discrediting the video that I made of Sinus Iridum has this bridge in his own footage, just very small. Look for yourselves, guys. Many of you are like, who's he talking about? Yeah, most of you know. This is the surface. It's not important. This is the surface of Sinus Iridum. The little structuring that is all connected, that's on top of these platformed objects. Do you understand that the platforms is what I thought were the structures? They are built structures. Now, see this line here? That's a little pixelation. Do you see that? On the surface? That's all it is. When somebody says these are pixels, well, that is what pixelation is, nothing else. You're looking at objects on the surface. That is not pixelation. Of course, we're very close, so when we get in very close, sometimes you can see a little line appear or a wave that appears, but that's very normal. See, there's no pixelation. It's all surface structures. When you see pixelation, it's just a simple, repetitive line that goes through a straight surface that you can clearly depict the difference between pixelation and structures.